friends, hello and welcome back. Hopefully everyone's having a lovely day. So we're kind of around about 2 weeks into NHL 24. There's a lot to unpack. We're just going to unpack the hut side of NHL 24 today, kind of give our thoughts on some of the good things that have been happening, our thoughts on some things that can be improved upon, and as always, love to hear how you guys are feeling about the game so far this season. Now, first and foremost, let's talk about the positives. Now, early in the year, the reward system was kind of like, what's happening here? What's happening to the reward system? And then they updated it. They introduced the collectibles, and I kind of like it. I think it's a big win. Honestly, I think it's a huge win. I think the reward system for Hut Rush is great. I think the reward system for Squad Battles has always been solid, and now you have the collectibles. You can use them in the packs that you wish and please. And for me personally, and this is a big W, for the casual players, for the guys that enjoy playing offline, the people that just enjoy playing games, I feel like this year I've been playing a lot more Hut Rush, something I haven't done in the years past. And I'm like, this is nice. I kind of enjoy this. It's a good time. I don't mind doing it. It's kind of relaxing, and I'm still earning rewards as we go. And you can do the same, obviously, with squad battles and so on and so forth. So that's a big deal. That's a huge deal for the casual player. And then for the obviously the online player, the competitive player, you also have to reward them. It's very important that really, and at the end of the day, you know, the rewards for the online players should probably be a little bit better, or if they should be a little, I shouldn't say easier to obtain, but require a little bit less grinding to obtain because you're just really good at the game. And I understand that. I respect it. And I kind of think of like the MLB The Show model where you can grind offline, conquest, 3-on-3, full games, whatever. You can grind, collect player after player after player, and build a great team. But if you're good at the game, you get to a certain level, you're at a certain skill level, they start giving you, as a reward, the best players in the game for being good at the game. I remember, you know, in baseball, it was the 99 overalls, and it was once a month, you know, they'd reset the ranked seasons. EA probably does it, you know, EA does it more once a week instead of once a month, but I kind of think of that, and I think about it this way. Baseball is doing it once a month to get that 99 up, you know, working so far. NHL, we're looking at this 86 Kucherov. 86 Kucherov, I don't want to come in 99, but he's kind of like a 99 because he's one of the best cards in the game at the moment. And every time we get further into the season, I would assume that Hut Rivals reward becomes an 87 or becomes an 88. So essentially, in years past, he was getting some good packs. Yeah, he was getting a lot of them, but a lot of the packs also could contain absolutely nothing. It was a gamble, it was a risk, it was guaranteed some quick sell, and that was it. And this year, they're guaranteeing people that are good at the game a very good player. I think that's a huge W. You don't have to buy the player. You can put them in packs if you want, but you have the flexibility to get a guaranteed player this year, something they have not done in years past in Hut Rivals. Now we'll see how the Hut Champions goes as well. You know, back in the past, they was guaranteeing those players in Hut Champs as well. So we'll see if, you know, that's the direction to go. But right now, I think the reward system's solid. I do. I like it. I know there's a lot of controversy with it right now, but I think when you start guaranteeing players, especially guaranteed players, I think that's a big W. So I like that we have burst rivals right now, because right now it does feel like when it comes to the 3 core places here, squad battle, well, I shouldn't say moments, 3 core places, you can throw Hut Rush in there, but right now it feels like, you know, Hut Rush moment, or moments in general, it feels like you have to play the whole game because they make such big objectives to even be able to lead the game, so you're kind of forced to play the whole game. It's like you gotta take 20 shots, but okay, we're gonna be in the game for a while then, right? You can't, it's not really a true program type moment where you're instantly out of the game once you complete something, because you're really playing a full game. So you're playing those full games, you're playing full squad battle games. So I think the quick burst rivals, it really freshens things up and mixes things up where it doesn't feel like you're in the game forever, because it's 2-minute periods. So I do like that. I like that they changed that up. I'm sure we'll see longer games again. I don't know if we'll get the chance to dip our toes in the water, the 3v3. The thing with it is your one main, you know, online competitive mode, so you can only do so much unless you have multiple. And this is what I've always thought was a good idea for EA to suggest or do, is you can have 2 separate Hut Rivals seasons. You can have a condensed season, you know, the quick 3v3 or the quick 3v3 action, or you can have the quick period action. You can have the specialty one. They used to do this with Hut Champions, I think, right? You can have the specialty one. I think it was a wins and a points one. So you get the specialty one, and you can have your basic rivals one, 2 separate modes there. That way you can continue to keep things fresh, kind of like an event rivals. I would think that'd be cool, or a certain team build rivals, you know, stuff like that. I think that would be cool. That you could almost call it the event rivals if you want. I think that'd be a cool addition if they ever ventured down that way. One of my big concerns right now is, without question, I think for me, and again, this is probably a casual player thing more than a skill player, it's the difficulty of the game. Now, there's no question about it. You play Rookie this year, it's a lot more difficult than in years past. You play moments on Rookie, and you can be in a Rookie game for a little bit of time. And again, I understand completely Completely. It's like, hey, Quinn, you're not very good at the game. It's sometimes honestly it's just as easy to score on pro than it is rookie though, I feel like. But I think the thing here is to consider is you do have to be open to trying to get new players to play the game. You have to be open to people to say, hey, I was that person at one point in time. You was that person at one point in time that's never played the game in their life and they struggled. And the first thing you do is get on hockey ultimate teams like you struggle and then you play a more difficult computer, a really, really good goalie. It can be a little discouraging if you were. It's like, I can't compete with this. I can't get any of these rewards, and it can push you away a little bit. Other people take it as a challenge. You know, there's people that are just going to push them away, say this is difficult. Other people take it as a challenge. But I think you always say you have to start somewhere, and that rookies, that's kind of where you start somewhere, so people can learn to get better at the game, but still have some confidence and enjoy playing the game. So I think, something like that where the goaltender wasn't as OP'd, the difficulty there could be a little tinkered with. The moments could be tinkered a little bit where it's possible to actually do moments quickly where you're not stuck in the moment forever. I think that would be great additions. Sticking with, again, the theme of just the hot ultimate team in general kind of stuff, trying to stay away from the gameplay stuff if possible. I'm hoping we see more sets that aren't completely collectible related, because it feels like, again, we're playing this game based on collectibles. It doesn't really feel like you're collecting players, and it feels like everything's collectible driven to power up things. And I'm hoping we see some more rewards that you can earn rewards without just having to power all of them up, and you can actually get a good reward by playing the game, putting a bunch of, or doing a complete set without having to put in 7 collectibles to power up. But hopefully, we see more content like that. I'd like to see a little content shakeup, because right now it's the same formula, rinse, recycle, repeat with just different designs, right? So it'd be cool if we seen something like that where you can get some stuff in the sets that, again, instead of having to say, let's unlock this 82, okay, now you need 6 power-up collectibles, the theme of the game, everybody needs power-up collectibles, let's get some sets where you can get the 86 a little bit more obtainable, or the 87, and so on and so forth like that. I'm hoping we see more of that incorporated into the game. I think that's my one thing with the sets and stuff that'd be nicer to see completed and done. And if they wanted to throw that into objectives as well, like say maybe even instead of having to use a power-up collectible, you want to max your guys overall up and get certain stats with them to get the boost, that'd be cool as well. We shall see. I think it's early. I think what's important here is we are seeing, we've seen some backlash from the community right off the bat. And we've seen EA counteract that and say, okay, hang on, take a step back. We didn't mean for the rewards to seem like there was less this season. We apologize. We're updating this stuff. We're trying to make this right. And I think that's what's really important is we've been seeing, entering the game this year, it felt like they was listening more, fixing things that are listening more. Regardless of where the state of the game is, love it or hate it right now, what's important is the fact that they're listening and trying to figure out something to fix the issues, trying to balance out what's a real issue, what's just complaints that are like, oh, I'm not good at the game kind of complaints, that I can't get what I want complaints. And doing that balancing act, we're early. We have to give them a chance to put in a patch and update. We have to give them a chance to work through things. We'll see what EA has to do, though. Let's try to be patient. It's been an enjoyable game to play, though, for the most part. So I love you guys' thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.